Georgia man blew $57,000 in COVID cash on Pokemon card. One card. Spent $57,789 on either a first edition base set Charizard or a first edition Lugia.
I threw my headphones so aggressively I actually lost them.
We heard that, actually. We both heard that.
The pandemic, actually, interestingly enough, had a massive effect on the Pokemon card market.
Oh my god.
The prices.
My headphones are not going to make it through the story. Welcome to All Topics No Pizza, where we start with a single idea, then add new topics until we enter a new dimension. I am Matt, also known as Rhuminus.
Am I, Deion? We'll find out.
Good question.
I can't find my lighter. Where's my lighter?
Let us know when you find it. We're sending thoughts and prayers towards your way.
No, I found it.
And my lighter.
And my axe. And I'm Nick. And today is a terrible day. Because we don't
Mr.
know...
Rogers' Neighborhood.
What? No. Can't be bad Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Then it wouldn't be Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Then it would be...
I don't know if you knew Mr. Rogers, but sometimes you would admit
that it would be the neighborhood you grew up in Philly.
That was just life, son.
Look, there's only two neighborhoods in the world. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or your neighborhood that you grew up in Philly.
How come everybody else got to live in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? I got Philly. This seems...
Oh, no. Most people get to grow up in the neighborhood you grew up in Philly. Right, Deion?
Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah, most people.
Yeah, you grew up in the neighborhood that Matt grew up in Philly.
Because you
Misery
said that,
loves company. I'm fine with this.
Because you said that, I'm just picturing like a really bad episode of I've never seen the show, but I've seen like the intro, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood or whatever. I'm just imagining like Mr. Rogers getting robbed, and it was a bad day. It was a bad episode. There's a home invasion, and that's the episode him dealing with like,
hi there, neighbor. Give me your money.
This episode, we're going to talk about trauma or whatever he did. I don't know.
Oh man,
he would.
I mean, there was an episode where like he literally had. I mean, Deion, I'm sure you've seen this. He literally had a black dude come on screen and shared a foot soak with him, which was super unseen at the time. And his whole deal was like,
literally,
no, we are the same.
In a single episode, I've seen the intro.
No, but I'm sure. But people have referenced it a lot because it's like a big deal. It was like this African American. I think he's supposed to be
Rogers, black guy.
I haven't.
Oh my
God.
Mr. Rogers,
that
black
Google
guy,
search.
foot soak.
Oh, okay. It came right up. Cool. Oh, he did this more than once.
Oh, yeah. Mr. Rogers is great.
Mr. Rogers was a great and upstanding man.
Matt believes that Tom Hanks' Mr. Rogers connection is a conspiracy by the government to control the American populace. Because it isn't. I just want to be very clear about that. It isn't.
You know that picture where I sent the spider map where I said confused as Nick? I'm going to change that to confused as Matt.
Oh, you'll listen back and you'll understand what I said.
I never understand anything that you say.
That's fair.
The card is going to be confused is Rhuminus, existential is Deion again, sick
Part 2
in the head is
Nick.
Yeah.
I was gonna say paranoid is Nick, but okay. Oh man, so I got an interesting little story for you guys here.
Cool.
That I found while we were trying to figure out what we were talking about today. I just think this is a funny story. Woman climbs over barrier near Bronx Zoo lion exhibit. throws money in the air.
There's got to be more to that. I need one.
Like, this is like obviously quickly becoming a pattern for Nick, where he just finds like a story about a drunk individual breaking into an enclosure. This is the second time.
Well,
third time's a pattern.
Nick has to just like Google clickbait articles and just read them.
The incident comes
clearly
just,
clickbait.
The incident comes just.
Blickate. That is clearly Blickate.
The incident comes just 2 years after Maya Autry hopped the barrier near the lion enclosure and appeared to dance for the wild animal. So this comes from
this did
NBC
not clear
News.
up anything for me.
This comes from NBC News. So a woman visiting New York Bronx Zoo Thursday climbed over the barrier into the lion exhibit and exclaimed, "King, I love you. I came back for you," according to witnesses. This is the second time in as many years that a woman has gotten close to the exhibit. At about 4 p.m., staff were notified that a woman had stepped over the public barrier to the lion exhibit. The zoo said in a statement, "The incident lasted only a couple of minutes and the woman was gone when the staff arrived at the scene." So they didn't even catch her. She got away with it.
Okay.
Zoo officials said they plan to press criminal trespass charges if the woman is identified. The situation involves one individual who is determined to harass our lions with no regard for her safety or the safety of our staff and our guests, and no regard for the well-being of the lions.
I don't mean to victim blame, but we need to get these lions away from these people. There's something about these lions that is attracting some psychopaths.
Oh my god. The woman, who is dressed in a red slip dress and leopard print scarf, can be seen in a video obtained by NBC New York waving roses at the bewildered lion. She then started throwing money in the air and can be heard saying, "I missed him so much."
Look, when the lion is clearly bewildered, you need to rethink your life. When a wild animal just goes, "The fuck are you doing with your life?" Maybe you should rethink your life.
I just want to see this in like a clip. And I want to see this clip, and I want to see the lion's head go like, and it does like that cat thing where it just looks like it's paired, like it turns its head 90 degrees. Like, the hell?
Oh, okay. So this is a video clip. The first thing this video clip starts with is, "Well, it's happened again." Don't. No. You're not allowed to look at this woman. Holy shit, she looks like, I know neither of you are going to realize this, but she looks like the neighbor from Two Broke Girls. Oh, what's that?
I don't know. I don't watch sitcoms.
I know you don't know
anything. I don't even know my own name. I do like that this lion is practicing that social anxiety of just don't look at me. Don't interact with this. All right, everybody shut down the zoos. We gotta have a talk.
We need to have a talk with these people. Like, I don't want another Harambe over here. I don't want another innocent zoo animal getting sniped because of some stupid ass customer.
Why was the animal sniped when the human should have been clearly punished?
Because the human was like a 4-year-old apparently.
Yeah,
never mind.
It was a 4-year-old white boy.
Everybody gonna cut that out.
The title is Matt, New Highway Sniper? ?
I was imagining some 40-year-old idiot jumping in with the sea lions for some reason.
The clickbait title of this episode is "You Won't Believe What Rhuminus Wants to Do to Children."
Maybe she's a lich. Maybe she just consumes the souls of lions.
That's uncool. The lion didn't do anything.
Yeah, well,
the lion's just trying to line it up right now.
It's a predator, Matt. It's a predator. You can't feel bad about.
We are all predators.
Yeah, but you can't feel bad about taking down another predator.
Are you advocating that we murder innocent lions?
I mean, yeah.
Are you predator shaming him?
Yes, I am.
It is my right as a predator. As
Internet.
The top of the.
Remember that time that doctor shot? What was it? Cecil the lion. We're gonna chastise Nick. He's advocating for poor innocent lions to be murdered.
Chain to enact my violence upon those lower than me on the food chain.
I think a lion is actually.
Do you want to be lower than me on the food chain, man?
I mean, apex predator only means that you don't have any natural predators yourself. So there can be multiple apex predators in the same environment, even.
Which means that we need to take Nick and a lion and see who's going to come out on top.
Who's the most apex?
But you got to give me all the
this
tools.
Week on Who's the Most Apex?
You got to give me all the tools that are consistent with the environment with which I live.
Okay.
If you're gonna have an animal versus an animal matchup, no. If you're gonna have an animal versus an animal matchup,
we're gonna even the playing field, right? We're gonna give both of you each other's hunting tools, so that it's fair. So we're gonna give.
So the lion gets a gun and I get another lion.
So the lion gets
he gets claws.
Listen, yeah, exactly. Nick, you get individual claws that you are allowed to hold in between your knuckles, and the lion gets an AR, and we'll see who wins.
See, I was thinking I just get a pack of lions. I just thought you'd give me a pack of lions, and they'd be like, "We're just gonna eat him," and then I'd get eaten by more lions.
You get an intact. You get a hot glued together lion teeth, so like you can hold it in your hand and chop it with your hand.
It's literally lion dentures.
It's lion dentures that you can use with your hand, or you can try to put it in your mouth like Rowan or Zoro if you really want to. And the lion gets a gun and a lawyer, and we'll see who's the better
answer. A gun, a lawyer, and the ability to claim that they didn't.
And also the lion has white privilege because that's one of your weapons as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So even if the lion kills
I don't own an AR, so he'll get a knife.
Even if the lion kills you, it'll get a judge that is clearly biased towards you to the point where you're just like, is this a mistrial?
And the judge will be like, clearly the white man won, and then point to the lion.
I'm just saying, if I ever heard a story where a lion stabbed somebody with a knife,
that person deserves to be stabbed with a knife.
I want to be friends with that lion because that man has claws. He has natural claws and razor sharp teeth, and decided, no, I need a weapon. I need a different weapon to enact the same thing I could do naturally.
Really, guys?
Yeah, I was just waiting to see. I did a whole thing. I need yes and bitches do something.
Holy shit, that was so bad.
No, that was the yes and.
The yes and was the silence? Jesus
the yes
Christ.
and was like, there was a moment of silence, and then there was us all realizing the moment of silence, and then us all
we
taking
were all
the
playing
initiative
chicken
not
with each
to
other.
break the moment of silence.
We're all playing chicken with each other. Who's getting the first one to break?
I think that's
and
what
we're all stubborn assholes.
You have to leave that in so people are like, did I pause the video by accident?
I'm sitting here like, did my Discord drop? Nope, these guys just fucking suck.
Holy crap! Okay,
that was fucking gorgeous, dude.
Wow, I can't. I thought there was more to the article. I was waiting for Nick to keep talking.
No,
yeah,
I mean they've not caught the chick. Nothing.
Oh dang! You know what? I'm going to start bringing. So this weekend I had dinner with my family, and my aunt brought this really cool deck of cards that was like tonight's conversation, and the specific flavor text was relationship debates, and it was just like, I don't know, 200-300 cards that had scenarios on them.
I think straight marriage should be illegal.
It's like scenario, you go through your partner's phone and you don't find anything incriminating or worthy of discussion. Do you tell them yes or no? And it's like a bunch of those like different scenarios of like partnership, relationship things. Like, is this a red flag? Is this person valid for being upset? Did this person overreact? Do you stay together with them? It's a bunch of those. It's so
Deion.
funny. I'm bringing that next time. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, it was like, Deion. So Nick has this question of the week where it's just like some random philosophy question. You now have a relationship question. This is wonderful.
Yeah, we'll just do that every week now.
How about you have a parenting question, since you seem to have no knowledge of what having parents is like?
I'm going to kill myself. Fuck y'all.
This is officially a bullying podcast.
What did I do to you people? First I'm Frankenstein, and now you're going to make fun of because I'm their parents? This is rude. Deion, you want to jump in here? You want to tell me a great story about your mom? Tell me how great your mom is right now.
Yeah, so this weekend, she was there for me. Which she always is, because she's my mom, and she's awesome.
That's great. My mom was never there for me.
Really? Are you sure? Are you sure you weren't the problem?
Yeah, man.
Have you been to therapy about this?
You only interacted with her once, and she never wanted to see you again. I have to think, like, it had to be you.
I mean, to be fair, I was shitting in my pants. I was trying to constantly get into her breast to get some milk. I mean, it was very forward. It was very rude. Who can blame her, really?
And you're a bit young.
I almost made a really bad joke.
Buddy, at this point, what worse is going to
No. It was a bleep moment. I'll type it in.
He's gonna self bleep. He's gonna purposely just not do it.
I'm just gonna type it into the chat. I'm not saying
no!
I'm not saying that. And if you say I typed that, I'll deny it. As a matter of fact,
I agree with Deion. Just cut this whole part out. I'll tell you what. You know who else is upset? The United States government.
The United States government is always upset. You got to be more specific.
But they're particularly upset when people spend the United States government's money in ways that they shouldn't be spending the United States government's money.
You got to be more specific. That's been happening for 250 years.
Well, one of the most recent people they're angry at is a Georgia man.
You got to be more specific. There's like 17 million people there.
Who blew $57,000 in COVID money on Pokemon cards.
Those are an investment. They have value. They sell for $3,000 each.
Alleged
question: did he do card openings?
Alleged collector received $85,000 in small business relief loans that he mostly spent on a single card.
I don't understand. I was joking before. I do not understand. It's like Bitcoin. It doesn't make sense to me. I've had people try to explain it to me. I don't understand why Pokemon cards, for some reason, after 20 years, have become this monumental gold. They are valuable beyond reason, and I do not understand.
The exact number.
What you're missing, Matthew, is that trading cards of different descriptions, whether they're Pokemon cards, or Magic the Gathering cards, even Yu-Gi-Oh cards to a certain extent, most trading card games that have physical copies of the cards have at some point had some exclusive card or cards from whatever set.
See, that I understand. Like the holographic and like the Mewtwo's and the legendaries and like the misprints and stuff that might have like stuff that has wrong spellings and whatnot. I understand those are
no.
I'm missing something.
Is that it never went anywhere. It's just more public now because we have more avenues of record and feature. Everything's online now. Oh, there's a market for unboxing Pokemon cards? Well, I've got 8,000 packs I've never opened. Let me just do that online now and get 20 million people to follow me.
Let me give you some information. One, it was not cards. I misspoke. The title reads, Georgia man blew $57,000 in COVID cash on Pokemon card. One card. Spent $57,789 on either a first edition base set Charizard or a first edition Lugia.
Did he make money on it?
No. Well, I'm not sure.
I threw my headphones so aggressively I actually lost them.
We heard that, actually. We both heard that.
That was actually somewhat genuine. I was so upset by that. That's unacceptable. Card. Singular.
If convicted, he faces a maximum of 20 years and fines up to $250,000. So good to know he can go up to 20 years in jail for buying a Pokemon card.
What are you in for, mate? Charizard.
It's not. No.
I know.
It was not for. It was for misallocating
government funding, right?
Abusing government funds.
I just read. So a perfect. So the pandemic actually, interestingly enough, had a massive effect on the Pokemon card market.
Oh my god!
The prices.
My headphones are not going to make it through the story.
The prices skyrocketed. So one example of this is Logan Paul. I hate that he's here. Paid $226,000 for a mint condition first edition Charizard, which he then turned into a medallion that he wore ahead of his fight with Floyd Mayweather.
Hey, that's almost the price of my house.
Does he mean he encased it in its original form, didn't mess with it at all, and then put it in a case and then attached that case to a necklace? Or does he mean he gave that card to an artist, they ruined it so that he could have it in a medallion-shaped trinket around his neck?
I'm sure it's the latter.
Because there's two different things going on there, and one of them makes him a marked man.
The collectible card game market is so massive right now that a private equity firm called Blackstone Group Inc. purchased a company that grades the cards for the secondary market in July. The deal valued the grading company at more than $500 million. So there's money to be made in the Pokemon card market, apparently.
And it's always been mother said that trading those cards was a waste of time and a waste of money. And I'm joking because my mother was never there and she never said anything to me because she's cruel and heartless. I just thought we were better than this. I thought in the age of the internet, we would be better than buying a Mewtwo Pokemon card for $57,000. I just don't understand. Was that even the card? I don't even know. It could have been something more pathetic like a Slowpoke.
I'm just waiting for someone to jump into the comments like, actually, Mewtwo is a worthless card, and Slowpoke is one of the most valuable. If you get a rare and it's like a shiny Slowpoke, like, I'm just waiting for you to be dead wrong in your assumption of how valuable. The Pokemon doesn't matter. It's the how many times was this card printed, and was it printed with holograms or not? And
that's the thing is, I personally don't view any of that as like first edition of books that have, a misprint or some weird thing. To me, personally, does not have any value because I do not hold sentimental value to that. Plenty of people do, and that's why there's a market for it, and I get that. But for me, I want Mewtwo, bitch. I want to just murder some people with a genetically modified Pokemon that is designed to murder and massacre everybody, because that's what I like.
Also, you're wrong because Mewtwo is an underpowered card.
Exactly. Yeah, reason. And some people will be like, well, Pikachu based on stats. I'm like, I don't give a shit. There's a reason I don't play Pokemon. I don't care about any of that. I don't like RPGs that are really heavily based on stats for this reason. I just don't care about stats at all. This is not my thing.
You should always care about stats, man.
I swear to God.
Stats matter, man.
All stats matter.
All stats matter. There's no such thing as a dumb stat.
And it's not that I don't care about stats. I don't have the time to learn each game's stats and systems. I just don't have the energy. Listen, man, I've studied way too many things. I don't need to study a new game for this shit. It's just not my my thing.
Maybe you should stop being such a lazy little piece of shit, you bitch.
Nick, I will end you and your lazy, terrible existence.
What he means by end you is just you're just muted for the rest of we're just responding to dead air for the rest of the comments.
This man came at me. True. This man has started a war and I will end it.
I'm gonna switch gears a little bit here because I really wanted to talk about this. And
Gears of War. Got it.
For it. No.
Good, because I haven't played Gears of War in 20 years.
At a festival called Welcome to Rockville,
I hate Rockville.
A brass cover band of Rage Against the Machines got in trouble because their singer peed on a fan's face during their performance.
Did he learn nothing from R. Kelly?
So, first of all, it's a woman.
Did she learn nothing from R. Kelly?
Second of all...
Also, what incredible precision.
The fan was an adult, fully consenting, climbed up on stage, and got peed on in front of the entire crowd.
So it sounds like we're kink shaming.
So yeah, this is the problem though. Is the band has had to apologize. So the vocalist invited a volunteer on stage to be her human toilet. Get my man with the can on his head ready, cause we're going to bring him on stage and I'm a piss in this motherfucker's mouth, she declared. I gotta pee, she continued, and I can't make it to the bathroom, so we might as well make a show out of it. The willing participant made his way on stage, and as promised, Eureka dropped her pants, pissed all over his face without pausing the song.
It'd be one thing if, this band was known for this, and everyone was expecting it, but the problem I think that's coming in legally for them is that you, just like in the TV industry, you gotta give everyone a chance to not see the grotesque shit that you're about to do. It's not like this is their YouTube videos are very piss kink friendly. I'm sure no one was expecting that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to this fucking show of this brass cover band,
right?
To just see their singer pee on somebody. She must have been drunk as fuck.
I've been drunk plenty of times. I've never gone, hey, let me pee in public on this person in front of a crowd of people. In front of a crowd of people, and particularly that may have not been wanted to see
in the middle of your performance.
Yeah. Look, if you're in the private of your own home, you do whatever you want, but I did not pay to come see this. This is not what I wanted. I wanted to see brass cover bands of Rage Against the Machine, not piss cover band of R. Kelly. Although, very different situation, apparently. Consenting adults.
Yeah, but what about the rest of the adults that were in the crowd? Were they consenting?
I don't believe that they were.
This is a one-party consent state.
This is a one-party piss consent state.
You guys paid your tickets to come see the show. This is a part of the show. As far as I'm concerned, you 100% consented to whatever she does on stage, so long as it's not illegal.
Public indecency, I guess that would be the thing.
At a minimum.
I gotta say, when Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off the bat, was there anybody in the crowd that went, "Hey man, what the fuck? Can you please play the song? Because I don't give a shit about any of this."
Oh no, that's what it says. She continued the performance while doing it.
No, that is some dexterity and some multitasking
and commitment.
Shit.
Like, there's video of her. Hold on, I'll grab the video so you guys can see it.
That is an incredible feat. I don't want to watch this video you just posted. What's wrong with you?
I mean, this is her peeing on this dude's face.
I don't want to watch this. I think I was very clear on this. This is not my kink. This is not my thing.
Oh, God, it's so loud.
I hate both of you. I've mentioned that a couple times tonight, yeah?
Why do you hate me? I've been protesting this the entire time. How do I delete someone else's comment?
There's no way this is real.
Why are you watching it?
It's like a train wreck. You can't look away, really. She's not even...
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, and it's just some old white dude.
There's not a chance.
Oh my God. She's literally singing. Or doing whatever she's doing.
So I haven't watched the video because I have impulse control. Is she like is she doing that like grovel singing where she's kind of just screaming or whatever?
She's like,
what?
I think I heard shot. She's like chanting.
Oh, okay. So this makes it even weirder that she's chanting while peeing on somebody.
Oh my God.
Yeah, just
Why
straight up.
Watch this.
Just straight up.
Oh my God.
I mean, you know that's what squirt is, right?
That's not accurate, but yeah.
Squirt is pee.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's diet. Okay.
It's diet.
No, we're not doing this.
I feel like we are doing this.
No, because I'm mad at Nick right now.
Why are you mad at me?
You made me watch that.
I did no such thing.
Notice that I still haven't watched it because I'm not a goddamn idiot.
I made you watch nothing. You clicked on the link willingly. You were a willing participant.
You consented.
You consented by buying tickets.
This is now a two-party piss consensus.
I'm thinking, she's... No,
she straight up pees on this dude's face. And he's excited by it. That's the part that drives me insane.
Well, he's probably thinking, man, I normally got to pay like $300 for this.
Right? And it's like a big biker dude. Like, it's like your stereotypical biker dude. That's the craziest part is like, I can't. I saw that like they got in trouble for it. A bunch of their shows are getting canceled.
Interesting.
And I'm just like,
really?
I don't know if
it wasn't as graphic as I thought it would be.
I don't feel like that's warranted. Like, I get it. Pretty much every fucking contract has to be like, all right, no piss antics on our stage, please.
Well, I remember way back in the day where everybody was like, hey, did you watch Two Girls with One Cup? And I would go, no, what's it about? And they would go, well, these two girls shit in a cup. And I go, nope, we're done. And they would try to explain more. And I go, no, I don't think you understand. We are done. There's no more information that could possibly salvage what you just introduced to me.
We're part of like 5% of the population that hasn't seen that video and is not going to watch it.
I have not watched it either. However, I have seen two kids in a sandbox.
It
involves no children. It involves no children.
It sounds like it does.
It involves only consenting adults.
I haven't seen the video, but I've seen it been posted. Have you seen One Man, One Jar?
Oh, no.
According to the comments, they were surprised.
No. None of this Pain Olympics bullshit.
Fine.
Ugh. I am so happy to not understand anything that's happening.
People taking part in sadomasochism.
I am so happy to not understand anything that's happening.
People who take part in sadomasochism.
I am so happy to not understand anything that's happening.
I am understanding.
My headphones are off. I'm just going to keep repeating this. As soon as your green circle comes up in Discord, I'm going to repeat that thing until Deion talks. And hopefully it's not the same thing.
Sure. All I'm thinking of is like, I haven't seen those videos, but I've seen plenty of like I've seen the Reddit stories, like back when people were like, "You haven't seen the Jolly Rancher story? Consider yourself lucky." And then the next comment would be like a link to it, and the person
like the
then
maggot
like,
girl story.
On that link. What?
Have you heard the maggot girl story?
No, please.
Yeah,
God,
do yourself a favor. Don't ask the other Nick about it. He sent it to me one day, and I can't clean my eyeballs any harder than I do.
Where you just have like, hey, how you doing, buddy? It's like, oh, he's got a new haircut. By the way, here's a story that's gonna ruin your life.
Basically, yeah. That's kind of how these stories circulate.
I mean, misery loves company. Yeah.
Deion's correct. It's people don't want to watch a building burn alone. People want to watch a building burn in a group, so they can all discuss the building burn.
What are you discussing? Hey, that thing's on fire. Oh, really?
I mean,
think it's on fire
you're just taking it in, man. Watching an entire person's livelihood go up in smoke, it's an experience. It's an awful experience, but it's an experience.
It is an experience.
It's like watching a fireman successfully save 12 orphans from an orphanage fire. It's an experience. You're like, whoa, getting this heroism vibe. Makes me want to go like,
have sex
pretend to rob an old lady and then pretend to beat up the robber and hand her back her stuff.
Okay, we had wildly different things, and also I have several questions about what you just did.
I have no questions. Plausible deniability.
Mine was very straightforward and made sense. Mine was very logical. You may not have agreed with it. Yours. We have to talk about.
Rob a lady as one person, then appear behind her, run after my clothed robber self, pretend to beat up my robber self, and hand her back her wallet.
Okay. I must say, the dexterity and
the most convoluted way of being a hero. You know what? Actually, we just hit the one hour mark, so you can just ask the question super quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What's the best smell in the world?
The best smell in the world?
Best smell in the world. Everyone has a favorite smell. It's the best smell for them.
Personally, I'm a big fan of lavender. My big thing. There's no like historical context. There's no like big thing in my past that had lavender. It brings back good memories. I just love lavender.
Okay. Lavender. Yeah. Simple man. Deion?
Either petrichor, which is the smell of the chemical that comes up when it's raining from the ground, or whatever they call old glue that's been inside of books, which is the old book smell.
Yeah.
One of those. I guess it's also like glue mixed with ink, because it's like old ink.
And of course you would select that, you nerd.
Yeah.
And you're also a fucking cum dumpster, because you said my answer too, which was petrichor.
I knew it.
Petrichor is the greatest smell in the world.
Who doesn't love the
Neither
smell
of you
of a
get
good
points.
rain?
How do I not get points? I got the answer correct according to you.
No. Because then you doubled back and went with your weird book smell.
I took your answer and my answer.
I'm not giving you points because you doubled back on your dumb book smell.
Deion, that was incredibly white of you to just take someone else's thing and make it your own.
Jesus Christ.
Well, then it's your fault because I hang out with you two idiots too much.
Jesus. That's our baseline question for this week. If you want the premium member question, please subscribe to us on OnlyFans, where Matt and Deion will deliver the question in a scantily clad photo. Thank you all for listening.
I was supposed to do it on OnlyFans. I've been doing that just on YouTube every week.
Oh, God damn it. No.
Why?
Look,
you need to communicate with me.
You're supposed to sew the spider graph into your spider stockings that you're supposed to buy every week.
Good night.
Good night, my dude.
Thanks everybody for listening. We started with Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and ended up with the fact that misery loves company. And we, just like you guys, have no idea how we got there either. We hope you enjoyed it and hope to see you next Thursday. If you want to support us, we have a Patreon page. Rhuminus will stream on Twitch every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I upload to YouTube and I've also published 2 books. You can support us that way as well, if you'd like. To enact the same thing I could do naturally.
Really, guys?
Yeah, I was just waiting to see. I did a whole thing. I need yes and bitches do something.
Holy shit, that was so bad.
No, that was the yes and.
Yes and was the silence?
The yes and was like, there was a moment of silence, and then there was us all realizing the moment of silence, and then us all
we were all
the
playing chicken
not
with each
to
other.
break the moment of silence.
We're all playing chicken with each other. Who's going to be the first one to break?
I think that's what
and we're all stubborn assholes.